What if your greatest strength wasn't what you earned, but what you were willing to fight for? What if the reason you value success so deeply is because you understand the cost of achieving it? And what if every challenge surrounding money, family, or self worth wasn't meant to limit you, but to teach you the true value of what you possess? Few placements reveal this journey more powerfully than Mars in the second house. The second house governs wealth, family, speech, values, possessions, food, savings, and the resources that create stability in our lives. It is the house of what we accumulate, not only money, but also wisdom, principles, talents, and everything we consider valuable. Mars is the planet of action, determination, courage, ambition, competition, and raw energy. When Mars enters the second house, life often becomes a mission to build security through effort. These individuals rarely take prosperity for granted. Whether they born into abundance or scarcity, there is often an inner drive to create something lasting, to build, to protect, to provide. Money for them is often more than currency. It represents independence, freedom, security, the ability to stand firmly on their own feet. This placement creates people who are willing to work tirelessly for what they believe in. When they set a financial goal, they pursue it with remarkable determination. Obstacles rarely discourage them. If one path closes, they search for another. If life demands extra effort, they usually respond by working harder. Many people with Mars in the second house discover that their greatest financial growth comes through persistence rather than luck. Every achievement feels earned. Every victory carries the satisfaction of knowing they built it through discipline and determination. The second house also governs speech, and Mars brings tremendous force to the voice. These individuals often speak with confidence. Their words carry conviction. When they believe something is right, they rarely hesitate to defend it. People usually know exactly where they stand with them. Their honesty can be refreshing, but it can also be intimidating. At times, they may speak too quickly, too directly, too passionately, without realizing that words once spoken cannot always be taken back. One sentence can inspire, one sentence can motivate, but one sentence can also create unnecessary conflict. Learning to combine strength with diplomacy becomes one of the greatest lessons of this placement, because true power is not speaking the loudest. True power is knowing when strength should become gentleness. Family often plays an important role in shaping these individuals. The home environment may have taught them resilience at an early age. They may have learned the importance of responsibility sooner than others. Sometimes family becomes a source of motivation. Sometimes it becomes the reason they work so hard to create a better future. Whatever the circumstances, they usually develop a strong desire to protect those they care about. Mars is, after all, the warrior, and warriors naturally defend what they value most. This placement also creates an intense relationship with personal values. They do not easily compromise their principles. Once they decide what they believe is right, they defend those beliefs with remarkable determination. This unwavering nature can earn admiration. It can also create conflict, because not everyone shares the same convictions. Over time, Mars teaches them that strength is not measured by winning every argument. Sometimes true strength lies in listening, in understanding, in choosing peace when conflict serves no purpose. Financially, Mars in the second house often rewards initiative. Many successful entrepreneurs, business owners, sales professionals, investors, and self made individuals possess strong Mars influences around wealth. They are willing to take calculated risks. They are willing to work when others rest. They are willing to pursue opportunities others overlook. Their ambition becomes one of their greatest assets. Yet Mars also encourages speed, and speed can sometimes become impatience. Money earned quickly may be spent quickly. Decisions made in anger may become expensive. Impulsive purchases, risky investments, emotional reactions. These become valuable teachers throughout life. The lesson is not to suppress ambition. The lesson is to direct it wisely, to let discipline guide desire, to let planning guide action. Another fascinating quality of this placement is resourcefulness. Even during difficult periods, these individuals often discover ways to recover. They may lose money, they may face setbacks, they may experience financial pressure, yet they possess an extraordinary ability to rebuild. Again and again, they find the strength to start over. Because deep down, they understand something important. True wealth is not simply what sits in your bank account, it is your ability to create value. Skills can create income, knowledge can create opportunity, determination can rebuild what was lost. No setback can permanently defeat someone who refuses to stop trying. As maturity develops, Mars in the second house becomes less focused on creating lasting stability. The person begins making wiser financial decisions. Their words become more thoughtful. Their confidence becomes quieter. Their ambition becomes more purposeful. Instead of chasing quick victories, they begin building long term success. And that is when this placement reveals its greatest strength. Because the warrior is no longer fighting every battle, the warrior is building a kingdom, a life rooted in security, a family protected by effort, a future created through discipline. The world often measures wealth by numbers, by possessions, by status, but Mars in the second house eventually teaches a deeper truth. Real wealth is not only what you own, it is what no one can take away. Your courage, your work ethic, your determination, your values, your ability to rise after every setback. Because fortunes can disappear, markets can change, circumstances can shift overnight, but the person who knows how to build, who knows how to persevere, who refuses to surrender, will always possess the power to create abundance again. And perhaps that is the greatest gift of Mars in the second house. Not simply the drive to earn wealth, but the strength to protect it, rebuild it, and use it to create a life that stands firm against the storms of time.